In this lesson, we're gonna learn how to use justify content and align items when the Felix direction is raw. Let's have a quick recap about justify content and align items first. Justify content. It's a style property, allow us to make many things. The default value is Felix start, and it's make our elements at the top, at the left top of the screen. That's Felix start, and that is the default value. We have here a center. It makes it in the center of the screen. We have another property called Felix end. It make it at the end of the screen. What if we want to make a space between them? We have a property called space between. It makes a space between our elements and the first element and the last element at the first position and the last position. We have here a space around. Space around allow us to create spaces between our elements and a space between the first element and the last element. There is also the last one is space eventually. Space eventually, it makes the space at the first and the bottom equals to the space between our elements. So if this is space 100 pixels, this will be 100, 100, 100. That's space eventually. Okay, that's justify content. Let's describe align items. The default value is Felix start. And align items allow us to control the layout horizontally, not vertically. So we have here first Felix start. That's the default value. It makes our view at the top left. We have here Felix end. It makes it at the right. So Felix end makes it at the end of the screen. We have another property called center to make it at the center of the screen. Now, what if we want to make this at the center vertically and the center horizontally? So let's add a justify content at the center. Great, isn't it? But there's an important note you have to know. If we just make this Felix direction row, we will reverse all of those things. What do you mean? The justify content was centering vertically. Now he's gonna center horizontally, not vertically. And the align items will center vertically, not horizontally. Let's try. What if we remove this align items? If we remove align items, look, align items was centering horizontally. Now it's centering vertically. And justify content, if we put justify content at Felix end, it will go to the right, not to the bottom. If we want to make it to the bottom, just add align items, Felix end. Look, so you have to know this important note. Well, when Felix direction is row, you have to know that the main axis now is horizontally, not vertically. So the justify content control the vertically, not horizontally. Okay, so if we want to make it the center, we need to use align items, not justify content. Okay, and here in justify content, we make our spaces like space around, space between, and so on. I want to talk about another property, style property called align self. Let's remove those two views and only leave this one. Let's remove this Felix direction of row. Now, let's make this justify content at the center to center this view. Now, what if I want to make this view to the right? We can use align self to Felix end. Now it's to the right. We can make it Felix start to the left, we can make it in the center. If we remove those, now it's the center, it's in the center. Let's remove that. Now it's in the center. You have to know that align items and justify content make the container view control his child. If you want the child to control himself, you can use this property, align self, to make it at the center, to the right, to the left, at the end, at the top. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, because we're continuing to talk more about views and how to style them, how to use this layout, and so don't forget subscribe and hit the like button.